If you're an online coach, fitness coach, mindset coach, you are in the right place, and this is going to be very good information that you can start applying to grow above 100K and beyond. And before we go into that, I just want to introduce you to my cousin, his name is David, and he has some of the most insane results when it comes to selling coaching programs here in Sweden. He has sold over 100K in 1 month. That is insane, especially here in Sweden when the mindset's a bit different, but we're gonna go into that later. So I can't wait to get started. This is gonna be insane.
Yeah, I totally agree. And first of all, thank you for the introduction, bro.
Yeah, gotta hype the family up.
Yeah. So thank you for the introduction, bro. No, but really, actually, if you are an online coach, like Jesper is saying, we're going to cover some missing pieces that you don't know yet about how to raise your business. And if you're serious with your online coaching and want to scale above 10, 20K, 30K a month, you're in the right place. So yeah, Jesper, you was a coach before, fitness coach, right?
Yeah.
So how was your journey as a fitness coach for those people that doesn't know?
Yeah, and that's actually something that I haven't shared publicly as much, because I don't know, most of you guys know me as content and more of the marketing desktop stuff, but in reality I started the journey as a fitness coach.
Yeah,
I was interested in fitness, and then I wanted to coach people to be healthier and lose weight, right? So by doing that, I knew I had to learn some content, right? How to use social media, how to market myself. I did that, and at the same time I found a new passion of actually creating content, using the cameras and all that good stuff. I was making really good content in the Swedish market, but I didn't have any leads. I noticed that with time I wasn't selling as I was supposed to, and I saw other coaches that didn't have the same experience when it comes to content creation as I did, and they were making bank. By noticing that, I went on my own journey to try to figure out why this didn't work. Yeah, and that's how like I got into this.
Yeah, right. Because you described that you didn't get enough leads.
Yeah.
So you was good at creating attention to your page because people started to follow you. You got viral. You hit 100K followers, right? And
and this was another account.
Yeah.
Right. So I created a new one. I wanted to start from fresh, and then
and then you saw a pattern how to go viral, but you didn't make any money with the viral stuff. And most of the coaches out there, they are good. They have 10K plus followers, but they cannot convert it. They cannot go full time in their business, because you was also in the same position, right?
Yeah.
Because you had a fitness coaching, but you worked also 9 to 5. Now that you made that journey and invested like 10 years of your life within this journey to find this answer, what would you say that you know now that you didn't know before? What was that missing piece within your business?
Well, I would say I got like 2 punches in the face during this time, and the first one was when I didn't know how to convert my Instagram with the content I had, and the second punch come, as you said, when I created my second account and got viral there, over 100K plus, and I didn't make any money. So I was like, why the fuck doesn't this work? Like I am doing what's needed, and I'm going viral now, over 100K, and where's the money? Right? The second punch come there, so another journey started there to find out why I couldn't make money now.
Right.
And that's when I saw the pattern that the main thing why I wasn't able to make money was because I didn't have a nurturing system. I didn't know how to nurture the attention I was creating
and convert them into potential clients.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a lot of people think that, or a lot of coaches think that they just need to create content
and
go viral.
Right?
Exactly. And that's the focus they are doing, because they see that successful people have a lot of followers, right?
Right.
So they only see that part, but they don't understand that won't do anything if you don't know how to convert that attention.
Right, because you can have 100K followers with non-system in place, non-nurture in place, and have $0 in your bank account, but you can have 2K followers, but you have a good system and you know how to nurture your audience and talk to them and deliver the right message, and like earning 20K a month. So, but people doesn't understand that, because most of the people out there, they think they need to go viral to make money, but they don't understand that the nurturing part is so important.
Yeah.
And now it's also where I want to go over a little bit smoothly, go over to the funnel, because you talk a lot about funnel in your content, in your reels, in the YouTube stuff. So how would you describe funnel in the easiest way? Because I can imagine that a lot of people out there doesn't know what a funnel is and why it's so important in the business.
Yeah, you can have many different funnels, but I would say like the main funnel here, what we're talking about is the social funnel. Like, so how it's the process your customer goes in order to become your customer, right? So imagine having like a thing that filters out everybody that comes in when you generate attention, right? Because everybody that comes aren't your client fits. Short term, a funnel consists of categories or 3 phases, right? So the first phase is the attention mechanism, the attention part.
And that was you were good at that
exactly.
part, attention. I imagine that a lot of coaches out there are great at attention part, right? So that is the biggest funnel, the first funnel.
Yeah, the first part. So it's the top of the funnel, and a lot of people are, especially coaches, as you said, are good at that. But then we have the middle part, and here is where a lot of people don't understand that that's the most important part of the funnel, because that's where the actual conversion will begin to happen. So the attention that you create in the top of the funnel, you have to nurture it. You have to have a nurturing mechanism in place in order to convert that traffic, right? So the last step in the funnel is the conversion mechanism. So how are you following up? How are your sales calls, and what are you saying in the sales calls, and so on? And this is something that actually David is really good at. So this is his expertise. That's what I said in the beginning. Yeah. He has sold over 100K in 1 month because he has mastered this part.
Yeah, but before you can even master that part, because I know people out there might think, all right, he's a salesperson, it's easy for him, but we all are in the sales business, you know. Sales is in everything we do. So, and especially if you're the head of your coaching, if you're selling a coaching program, bro, you will be, or sister, you will be the best salesperson within your business, because no one believes in you as much as you believe in yourself, and that's the key to truly success in the art of selling and close deals. But before you even come to that part, you need to have a specific avatar, and now it's the niche. Now we're coming to the niche, because how can you nurture if you are talking to everyone? Because we talk a lot about avatar.
Yeah.
And the avatar is in the nurturing part, right? Because you need to talk to a specific person, but people out there might think now that, all right, but I want to help everyone. Yeah. Why is that so dangerous to your business when you think that way?
It makes logical sense to think, if I help everybody, then it will work out. Like, then I will make a lot of more money. Actually, it will only hurt your business.
Right.
Because you will talk to everybody and at the same time to nobody, because you're not solving a specific problem. So in order to make money, you have to solve a specific problem for a specific person.
Yeah.
And if you help everybody, you will be jack of all trades and master of none. When you craft a person, you will understand that person better than anyone else. You will understand their pains, their frustrations, their struggling, the limiting beliefs, everything. So you will be able to craft something just for them, and they will be able to relate even more to you.
And that is so, and that makes the nurturing part so easy for you, because it's effortless. You don't need to think, how can I fulfill this person's needs or wants, because you're talking to, and the easiest way to find your avatar, if you don't have an avatar already and you're struggling with that part, is to help yourself a few years back. And for example, for us in the beginning when we started this, our avatar was you as a fitness coach, and might be you as well in this day.
But a bit upgraded.
A bit upgraded, right, because the avatar will also upgrade along the time. But it's so much easier for you to help yourself a few years back, because if you were in a position in your life where you wanted to achieve a certain result, even if it's the mindset or if it's your body, the physical or the fitness goal that you have, all right, then it means that there are a lot of people out there in the same position. Whenever you create your content to that specific person to get target in every message that you deliver. The same with you guys. You're here because you are our avatar. So you can relate to what we are talking about. Because we don't talk to everyone. We don't talk to billionaires. We don't talk to brokies. We talk to you that are in a specific problem. You are earning between 10 to 50k Swedish crowns then. So from 10,000 crowns to 50,000 crowns, and you want to expand your business, hit over 100k a month within your business. So you're here for the same reason, because you are targeted by us. The same thing you want to do for your audience.
Yeah.
But people doesn't understand that. People think that they want to help everyone, but that doesn't work like that, because it's better to niche down to a specific person, take over that market, and then you can expand and upgrade your avatar as we do.
Exactly. And that's a very interesting topic, because I just realized something else, because we also talk about building a personal brand.
Right.
And there, I just want to make clear, because we're saying now that you have to niche down with your offer.
Yeah.
With who you are targeting and talking and showing your offer to. But when you build a personal brand, you want to actually do the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's where skon.
That's where the shoes get stuck.
Yeah. So that in that area, you actually wanna be as broad as you can and talk to many people, and also talk about different interests that you have. So for example, I am showing with my personal brand, I am showing different stuff like desk setups. I talk about sales, but I also talk about content and marketing, and I show you about suits and stuff like that. I like clothes, but what am I offering? I'm not offering clothes.
No,
I am offering a specific solution for a online coach, because that's our avatar.
Yeah, and the reason why you want to have a broad personal brand is because you want to stand out within your niche, within your business. Because if you are a fitness coach and the only thing you post is fitness, bro, I can random go into someone else, they will have the same page, the same personality, the same talking. So the reason why you want to have a personal brand is because people will relate to you in different ways. Because you have cats, so cats is something that it's within your personal brand. So cat lovers start to follow you, and now that they are in your ecosystem, now they see, all right, so you help coaches also. For example, you help coaches grow, and I might be a cat lover, so I start to follow you account because of the cat, but I also am a coach in the side hustle. So now it's easy for me to get target about your messaging. You want to talk to a specific person, as we say, because you want to target them. You want to hit them in every single bar that you give them. Now whenever they are in a sales calls, it's so easy to fulfill their pain point, because you already helped them along the way in your content, in your IG, in your YouTube, in everything that you go through. What would you say is the main, now that we work in the Swedish and also abroad Sweden market, what would you say when it comes to coaches, what would you say is the main issue that not everyone has, but almost everyone, the same pattern that everybody struggle with? What would you say it can be?
Yeah, it's a visible pattern, and I didn't notice it when I was a coach, but I see it right now, because we have helped other coaches make shitloads of money. And what is the main difference? It's the pricing.
Right.
It's how they are positioning themselves in the markets. We are seeing here in Sweden, like every coach is at the same price level.
Yeah.
They are charging between, for you to understand, 100 to 200 bucks. In Sweden is 2,000 crowns. And what that does is you are just one of many coaches.
Right.
How are you gonna stand out from the crowd?
Right.
They are just gonna be comparing you, and that's the biggest issue.
And I have experience of the low ticket business and also the high ticket business, and I have noticed it's so much easier to fulfill person's needs and goals when you are in the high ticket market, because when you increase your price from 100 bucks to $2K, for example, that is 20K in Swedish crowns, it's you don't talk about price, you talk more about the value you can provide the person. And also as a customer, if I expect you to be the best, I will not expect you to be the cheapest. If you are the best, like you say you are, I will expect you that you will be expensive. Why should I put my value so low if I talk to everyone like I can help everyone? That is something that most people are so afraid to do, you know, increase their prices because they think that no one will buy, but it's truly the opposite way, because when you compare yourself to everyone else, people will not see you for the value that you can provide. People will see you as a price tag only, and you don't want to be in that market. When you are in that market, in the low ticket market, you will struggle. You know, you are going to have struggle sales costs because you will attract people that aren't a good fit. And for experience that we know, it's so important to have right fit client. You don't want to work with people because they only pay you. You don't want to work people for the money. You want to work with people that actually are in your ecosystem for the right purpose, that have the right mindset, that have the right goals. Otherwise, it's so difficult to fulfill their needs that they have.
You're not getting compared anymore by price. So when you're on the calls, the prospect isn't thinking, oh wait, I remember I had 4 coaches more that are in the same price range. Let me see what they have, if they can make it cheaper. If you're in that market where you're compared by price, you're not gonna scale.
No.
You're gonna struggle like I did. But if you up your prices, now that prospect won't think, let me check with another, because there is nobody. There's just one that has a premium price.
And they expect also the best service then. You know, if you charge 20K instead of $200, or if you charge 2K instead of $200, people will expect the best of the best. But and also something that people doesn't understand, if I pay you $200, I will not take your coaching serious. And now it's so difficult for you to fulfill my needs. And now I want to refund, you know, I want to quit because it's not worth it.
And that's a common pattern in the coaches right now in Sweden. They have a lot of churn. Why? Just because the thing you said, because they don't take it seriously. They are thinking, well, it's just 1,000 crowns, I can skip it. Or I don't need to do this, or I just they're not as invested. So they won't even get results, which for you is really bad because you don't get good testimonials.
And then if you don't get good testimonials, you cannot grow, because people buy from people. You know, you can talk the same with us. We can talk how much we want, we can explain how much we can, but people will only buy when they see our clients' results that we show. So people buy from other people's experience, not only from your experience or your expertise. And that's something to understand, that if you're not motivated, if you don't have the time, you will do it for the price investment that you do. So if you have a low price that doesn't feel for me to invest, I will not take it serious. But if I need to put something extra that feels from my pocket to invest, I will take it serious and go all in. And that's what you want to do. You want to operate from a place of value and don't operate from a place of price, because when you are in the price market, you operate from a needy place. You need to have so much call, you need to fulfill so much person, you need to struggle with your calls, you know, force them to buy. But when you come from another place of abundance, what I call, you increase your price. Now it's so much easier to fulfill that person, because you are talking more about the value that you can give. You're not talking about the price anymore, because you are not the cheapest, so the price isn't relevant to you in the sales calls. You are talking more about the value that you can provide. And prospect, they don't think about the price if the value is good. You know, if the value is extremely good, the prospect will never think about the price. They will only think about the result they want to achieve. And that is so extremely important to coaches to understand. They need to shift their mindset about how they operate their business, shift their mindset about their own beliefs, because the reason why people fail miserably when it comes to coaching is themselves. it isn't because they are not good about creating content. It's because they doesn't invest in themselves.
Yeah.
Because people think they know, but the results are telling them different, and they keep doing the same thing. That's the funny part. You know, you see a coach work as a coach several years, but also have 9 to 5. Bro, how why are you in the same position?
Yeah, that is like the biggest problem, I would say.
Yeah.
Because you can have the best systems, you can have the most amazing thing ever, but if you don't like change your mindset and even accept those new ideas, like don't you think that a person that is making more money, a coach, has a different mindset around his own business, around his operations, around selling, around prices? Of course. So if you don't change the mindset, or if you don't invest in changing your mindset so you become better, a better version of yourself that is earning that money or have that business, then it won't work.
Not only in Sweden, I mean in
Yeah,
the whole
yeah,
world,
yeah.
you know, because that's a paradigm. And for those guys that doesn't know what a paradigm is, it's a program, how your mind is programmed. So in simple terms, but yeah, so that's a topic we can discuss about in
the next episode.
In the next episode, right?
But
so
because that one is heavy.
that is heavy. We
That
can talk
one
about
covered.
yeah, a whole week we can talk about that. So that's a heavy part, but you know, when you have the right mindset, you have the right system, you have the right structure, it will be impossible for you guys to fail. It's impossible for you guys to fail if you do the right thing. But you need to understand, look at your business and see, all right, how long have I made the same steps that I'm making right now, and have I got any further in my process? If you are going further, I wish you the best. Good luck. Do the same thing. In 10 years, you might retire from your 9 to 5 and go full on your online business. But if you see the same pattern and the same result, please, for yourself, stop doing that. Stop doing that, what you are doing, and start to do what you are so afraid to do right now.
Yeah.
Because that are the things that will make you go further within your business.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, one of the steps could be like book a call.
book a call, bro.
Yeah, why are you waiting? If it doesn't work, if you're not at that level that you want to, it's because, as we said, you are operating in a different way.
Yeah.
And we are talking about the way to actually make 100K a month. So why are you waiting?
Yeah.
Just book a call.
100%.
And we'll see if it fits. Like, it has to fit for us also, because we have a specific avatar we want to work with.
Yeah, 100%. And you know, the information, you can find it everywhere.
Yeah.
You can find it in the YouTube channel, you can find in the Instagram, you can find everywhere, but you haven't taken any action yet. So the information is not the problem.
Yeah, the one I told you this yesterday. I actually sent a step-by-step guide to every coach in my Instagram, and they haven't even opened it.
Why is that?
Yeah, why is that? That's actually how you scale your business.
Yeah. And why is that? Because it doesn't cost anything. And that's the same thing within your business that you are operating with. When you're charging $100, they will not do it.
Yeah.
It's like free for them. I'm totally honest. It's like it's free for them. Why should they take the salad, or why should they eat the salad? Why should they go to the gym at Friday night when they only pay $100 for your service, bro? I'm sitting home eating McDonald's and watch movies instead in the Friday nights for $100. The fuck? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I love the saying when you're at school and you get a pen or sudd.
Yeah.
Rubber.
Yeah.
You get a pen and rubber from your school teacher, you lose it like the next day.
Yeah.
Or you forget it in the school. But when you pay for that rubber and pen,
Bro, you hold it
Yeah,
with
you
your
hold-
heart. You hold it with your heart.
Yeah.
Both hands, both. You hold it. You don't let it slide. So yeah, that
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
It's the same principle there. So
Yeah. And guys, please let us know if you want to know if you have any questions, any topics that you want us to cover. just write in the comment. If you are hating, just do it. It's good for the algorithm also, so we're open for everything. But if you're serious with your business, you want to know more about this, because this is a new thing that we are starting right now, so we want all the info and the data that you guys might have question about, so you can grow with us. So all right, and if you want a member of our community to grow with likewise minded people, just down there you will see the link to book a call with us, and we will see if it's the right fit for you and for us, and see if we can scale your business together. Right?
Yep.
Goodie.
All
Have
right.
a good one. See you in the next one. Ciao.